that will end up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the corner at the knees, 0-1. Hamilton, a native Floridian. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. High in the air down the right field line. Number 47 is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. And now this crowd announced at around 22,000 comes to... And it's fouled away. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
5-2 the final today. The Marlins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Pablo Lopez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Julio Urias was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. The man Hamilton wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins. 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
man
your
Hamilton
attention,
takes the
please.
ball now in inning number
Now
9,
pitching
looking to
for the
close the door.
Number 23, the man Hamilton.
Digging in, Starling Marte. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Starling Marte.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball is swung on and bounced to short. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Colin Moran. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Moran.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. Lynn has it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Digging in once again, Kevin Kramer is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Now batting, the catcher,
Elias Diaz the next to hit as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That pitch just had too much. Or it's going to be a tough game.
And he fouls this one off. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And a step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run game, 6-5, the final today. The Fish came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Drew Steckenrider gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. The man Hamilton records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon.
This manager is hoping to stoke the competitive fire of his pitchers.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
man
your
Hamilton
attention,
comes out of the
please.
bullpen to shut
Now
things
pitching
down
for
here in the
Miami.
ninth.
Number 23, the man, Hamilton.
Joey
Featuring the
Votto
red,
will pinch hit here, and
number
he's the
19.
potential tying run.
Joey Votto.
Hamilton, just a 19-year-old. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
That's up, that's up. Who's got it?
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off, got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Votto doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before.
And it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Now batting, number 15.
Into the box, Nick Senzel. As he'll take a first pitch curveball right down the middle for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Count 2-1.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Again, he sends it out of play. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. On the ground to third. To his left, Anderson gets dirty and gloves it. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake. Cherry on top of the sundae. Exclamation point. I love it.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Marlins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Drew Steckenrider earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. The man Hamilton earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of
The man Hamilton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 23, the man Hamilton.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hamilton, a 5'10" left-hander. He's got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal.
And I can't tell you what that means for a ball player. To be able to know you're going to make your home for many years to come in one community. You can invest in a team, invest in the community, and really, really plant down roots. This is an unbelievable opportunity.
high again, 1-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And a step off. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Great job to lay off that pitch after fouling off so many previous to it. I got to believe that pitchers certainly get frustrated in these types of at-bats.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that once, and now we go full count.
And he'll step off. The 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Espinosa moves over, and that's the second out of the inning. Rockies down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Drilled to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single. Into the box now, number 8. Looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an out.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Lynn is there for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Miami took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Number 50 wins his 3rd of the season. The man Hamilton hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 1 run, 7 hits.
Shit. That weird. Poor child.
A pitching coach offers support to a player coming off a bit of a rocky outing.
The man Hamilton enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
The man Hamilton.
Standing in, Victor Robles, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Victor Robles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded, foul. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Now batting, the right fielder, Gerardo.
In is Gerardo Parra. As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. And he'll put this away for the second out. At the plate, Tucker Barnhart has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Barnhart.
First offering on its way. Grounded foul off to the right. 0-1 pitch on its way. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone. But something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tauchman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington as the lead remains 3-1.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. Washington took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Steven Strasburg with his 4th win this season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Sean Doolittle wraps it up for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base.
The man Hamilton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
23, the man Hamilton.
Stepping into the box, Trey Turner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Trey Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Hamilton, just a 19-year-old. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready once again, Howie Kendrick. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll be back in standing up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Roll. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back easily. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a throw over to third, and he's back standing. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 2-1 home. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Marlins have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. Miami took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Number 50 with his 4th win this season. Patrick Corbin was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the...
The man
please.
Hamilton comes out
Now
of the bullpen to shut
Miami.
things down here in the
Number
9th.
23, the man, Hamilton.
Kurt Suzuki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Kurt Suzuki.
Looking at his career totals, Suzuki is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And it's quickly 0-2. Suzuki, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
0-1.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Left side. Backhanded. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he popped him up. Number 1 has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Miami came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Michael Lorenzen claims the win out of the pen, his first. The man Hamilton records the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 3 runs on 10 hits, no errors.
The man Hamilton enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
The man Hamilton.
So striding forward now, Gerardo Parra. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Up straight up. Hamilton is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Tucker Barnhart. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting them get on first base free of charge.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Michael Taylor will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Michael A. Taylor.
Hit softly down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for the Nats. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, it took him an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Austin Bryce gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. The man Hamilton earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
The man Hamilton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
The man Hamilton.
At the plate, Anthony Rendon.
Leading off,
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone. Here's Matt Adams now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And a waste pitch there. 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Now
as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Fish came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Hayden Stockman claims the win out of the pen, his first. The man Hamilton hammers down the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The man, Hamilton, comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 23, the man, Hamilton.
Leading off the inning, Wellington Castillo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Castillo.
First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The Braves find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, Dero, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Miguel Rojas will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pitch hitting for Atlanta, number 20, Miguel Rojas.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and that's the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball bounced foul near Wash. Third base coach Ron Washington. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Marlins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle. So to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Miami Marlins took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Pablo Lopez notches his 3rd win of the year. Julio Teheran was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. The man, Hamilton, closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base.
The man, Hamilton, takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
23, the man, Hamilton.
So digging in now, Dansby Swanson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
First delivery to him on the way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Hit hard on the ground is short. throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So striding in, Wellington Castillo. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Anderson fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Evan Gaddis now standing in, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So instead of leading off the next inning, the two-out hit brings Adam Duvall in this inning.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB. A two-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Wilmer Flores will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 43, Wilmer Flores.
And he fouls this one off. Gaddis leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And now a crowd right around. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate, but could not cash in.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.
A 2-0 finish today. Miami led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Number 50 earns his 5th winner of the year. The man Hamilton records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins. 2 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors, and they left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
manager checks in with his ball club.
Baby, man. Good boy. Go. Right. You see, keep going. Good. Good. Finish it. Good.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
man
your
Hamilton
attention,
comes out of the
please.
bullpen to shut
Now
things
pitching
down
for
here in the
Miami,
ninth.
Number 23, the man, Hamilton.
Striding in to start the ninth, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score